Hello and welcome to my craft room. It's Rhoda. I've come today to show you something different, something I come up with, although it was something I saw from Venus Campbell, and her YouTube channel is Heart's Desire by Venus, and it was to do with card and envelope sets. Some you might have just lying around, you're not needing anymore. She was turning them into pockets for her journals. So what she had done is she took the actual card in her video and turned it upside down, used a punch right here to make a thumb pull, and then she glued the two sides together and put it into her journal for a pocket. She didn't do anything with the envelopes, which got me to thinking. She said she'd do something with them later on. But it got me to thinking, well, what could I come up with to do with the envelopes and the cards? So this is sort of along the lines of what I thought could happen with them. And what you would do is you would turn these around and you stuck them in your pocket. That's a tight pocket. I just glued these down. But you would put them in your pocket because these are the actual envelopes. Let me pull one out and show you what I did. I just took these little envelopes and you can see how they were kind of a weird shape. And I just pulled that back and glued it to the back side to strengthen this line here. And that's all I did with those. And these are probably a thank you card size. And that's about as big as you can get on a page. So I'm not sure if you can get them any smaller. But anyhow, with the idea I had to do the thumb pull here, cover it with a paper to hide the green and brown, you know. And then you had like secret journaling. It looks like a gift tag, or I mean a journal card inside. And then you can pull it out and do that. But it's also a pocket. It kind of looks like a pocket, or you've got the ability to put something in between there and something in behind and just leave it in there. You can actually put something in the front if you want. So this was my little idea I come up with. I'm not sure where she's going to go with it. I'm going to watch her and find out. So anyhow, this is for my fairy journal. I'm going to do it soon. But I had like little clusters I'd made the previous year. And I just put it on a piece of pink paper. And I'll have that for my journal all ready to go. I just got to decorate the cards. Now, what I chose to do for this episode is going to be using, I'm getting ready to do a sewing journal. And it's going to be using So Vintage? I think it's So Vintage by a Jules Design. I apologize. I'll have that down in the description box. But I'm going to use and utilize the two envelopes that she has in the kit. And this was just an extra scrap that I'm going to use to go inside of my envelope. But I'm hoping, and it looks like they're about the right size. So let me get these cut out. Thank you for coming to visit. My new subscribers, my old faithful subscribers, anybody that may want to join in with the fun, just leave me a message, say hi, what you doing, where you live, that kind of thing. Well, let me get to this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have everything cut out, and isn't this cool? She had a grosgrain ribbon on there. I'm going to do something a little different with these. I would love to keep this beautiful back. And instead of gluing it down to a page and losing all that, I have an idea. So, what I'm going to do, I've already took them over there and scored them. Let's go ahead and start folding them. And it'll give me a better idea of what I've got. Because I'm still fleshing out the idea. Maybe that's what I should say. Fleshing out. I'm debating on this top whether it needs to be on here or not. And I just may keep it. Well, let's see. After I get this folded, we'll kind of lay it out. And let me see where I'm going with it. It's always a challenge to figure out what you're going to do once you get to this point. Because the thing is, I want to attach these two together in a way that I don't need a page at all. Let's see, and I'm thinking I can utilize this grosgrain ribbon and fix it to a degree that it holds the two together, and I know what I can do for this side to put it into the journal. At least I think so. I'm still debating on how I'm going to make my cover, because I think I'm going to do something different this time. So let me think about this. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to take and glue them together right here. I still got to get this paper and put in here. So I'm going to glue them together right there where they're held together. You're going to be able to go to the back side, and it's going to have these little tucks right here, or the whole thing basically is going to be a tuck. And we're going to take this top piece and cut it off entirely. We don't need that. So let's do that. Okay, I've cut the top off. Here it is. And we're save this. We're going to make a pocket, a corner pocket out of it later on. We can straighten it up or whatever, but it's totally usable. And what we need to do now is we need to get in here and cover where our white background is showing. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this, and we're going to get in here and we're going to draw a line. And then I know exactly how big to make that. I got stuff all over this desk. So there's that one. That goes with this. And then we have, oops. I think my camera moved, so my screen's up a little further than it usually is. Okay, and then we got this one. And the thing is with this one, oh, we don't need to have any coverage on this. That's going to be glued or a tuck. Okay, so this, I'm going to make it just like this one. I'll use this for a dummy. There we go. Figure out where to go. I didn't use much of this strip at all. Okay, so this is done. Got those two pieces. Now I gotta get me a little room on my desk and get my sticky papers so I can get in here and put my insides in with my glue stick, my Scotch Create. I certainly hope everybody's in pretty good health. If not, I hope your health is improving and you're happy and enjoying the spring weather if you've got it yet. We've been getting a little bit. It's coming and going. Let me see. Is that... Oh yeah, that's doing it. Okay, and then all I gotta do is get in here and glue these down. And it's just on the edge here. So I am making headway with these two envelopes. A lot of times people don't know what to do with these envelopes in their kits. So I'm thinking this is an excellent thing to do with them. You can stick the cards like I showed you with the previous idea, or you can put tags, whatever. This is going to be kind of a tall thing, so it will work either way. We'll put this one in. Ooh, you just can't see it because it's white on white. Okay. Oh, goodness. I've been using this for a while, so it's kind of... Ugh, there's a little bit that came off. It's got a little bit of buildup on it. but I'm trying to use, and not waste too much. Well, I went over a little too far on that one. Ooh. There. It'll work. We'll make it work. Okay, get that back in there. Don't believe we need that for anything else. I just made it. Okay, so, whoops, let me wipe at it. Sometimes your glue stick is a little sticky. And I got that one little piece I think might be a hindrance. It's gone. We're going to glue our edges now. This is my top piece. Ooh, getting that glue everywhere. Am I even on the screen? I'm sorry. I need to fix that. Oh. Yes, I got glue here, glue there. Glue everywhere. I don't have it inside, do it? No. I'm good. All right. And I have a little Victorian velvet that I have put on the edges. Certain edges I knew would show. And now I'm going to put them on this top edge. And this one I think I'll see. So yeah, I will see the white. So we definitely need to cover the white. And we need to cover this. I'm trying to figure out what the little piece sticking out was. And actually, when you get in here and do inking, you can like do the bend down and rub it, and it highlights that. Yeah, because I think I'm gonna see this on the other side, so that'll enhance that. I'll just do a little spit shine. I just want it to not blend in so much with each other. The two are so alike, so that's why I'm going in here. Plus, when you do these envelopes, it's in these kits, they'll have that little white line that helps guide you on where to score. And I'm trying to cover that up as well. All right, I love this Victorian velvet. One of my faves. Okay, I think I'm done with my sticky pad there. Now our next idea is to glue these two together, and the idea I want to do, what is that sticking out on that little edge? Okay, something. Anyhow, we're going to glue them together, and it doesn't need to be extremely strong, like a 1/2 inch of glue there I think will do it, because to get it to go into our actual journal, I'm going to put a, what do you call that? It's totally left me. A hinge? Yeah, there. That'll work. I'm going to put a hinge in there. It's late for me here, and my brain's not working. I think I need chocolate. That always helps. All right. Gosh. Now, if you want to, sometimes you can do the whole inside, or you can actually print a pattern from the kit on the back side of these envelopes. The inside, I'm just too lazy. Okay, so see, we've got a little thing right there that's going to hold a tuck on the back side. And then you got your 2 pockets here. Now, my next plan of business is to put these two together like this. I'll overlap about 1/4 inch toward a 1/2 inch, just so. And I got a little bit of white. Ugh. All right, that got it. That white would show. And I didn't want that. All right. Yes. Indeedy. And is it straight? No. Always make sure it's straight before you let it glue entirely. I have a little bit of move time on here, but not too much. I think that's good enough because I don't need it the entire length that it is. What I need it to be is the length of these. So I'm going to just hold it up like that, and I'm going to cut it. And then we got another little goodie for later on. Like, wouldn't that be cute to top your pocket with that, wherever I put this later on? And it took care of those two flat spots there. Yeah. Another pocket. Okay, now what we need to do here is I need to put something on the back side because I don't want that white to be visible. So it's going to be a hinge. I don't think I need to worry about, I wanted to say about little measuring tape, but oh well, I don't guess I need to. Trying to use up all my scraps. All right, let me get this over here. I got one little, I did not quite glue that straight. What a surprise, right? All right, get over here, and I'm going to cover my hinge because I'm not exactly sure if you're going to be able to see this backside, and I don't want to see the white. It hurts my eyes. It's painful. All right, I have to go this way. Come on, move. There we go. It's a good thing with glue stick, it slides for you. And then I'm gonna make sure it's down pretty good. I think that's good, good, good. And I'm gonna go over it with some of the Victorian velvet once I get it cut out. I'm not exactly sure if she even named these things. Well, mine's different from hers anyway, so I guess it'll be up to me to name them. But I definitely wanted you to know where they came from or where the idea come from, because that's the way I am. I watch something somebody else does, and then it triggers. I'll go like the next step, or I'll enhance it in some way. It's, you know, just the way my noggin works, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to go over there real quick, and I'm going to score it, make a hinge. Okay, I'm back, and I'm figuring it out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you first. I have this book from Tim Holtz, The Last Page of Sewing. I'm trying to use all of that up. It's an old book, Salvage Stickers, Crowded Attic. I don't even know how old it is. Does it have a date? 2011. I doubt if you can still find this. But a lot of his stuff has been remade into other places. And this is my Porch Prince. My friend gave this to me, and I've been cutting little pieces out here and there. And I got inspired to create. So what I've got here, I've took this sticker. It's the Rust Proof. Oh, what is that? Pilot loop? Something. Something like that. It's a sticker, but it's so old, I'm going to go ahead and put me a little bit of that on the back side of it. And that's going here. Put it at a jaunty angle. And we're going to take this button and put beside it. And that's going to be like the tie-in for both of them. A button. And I think I'm going to put the Inspire to... No, I don't know if it'll fit there. So let me put the button up here. And I'll put the Inspire to Create over here. Okay. There we go. That'll work. And that's what we always want to do. Inspire to create. Or help somebody else creative juices flow. Can't get a hold of that one. Okay. Aspire to create. I've always loved creating or challenging myself to figure things out. It's always been fun. I guess it's one of my most favorite things to do. Now this is an envelope. It was a window envelope, and I had a Stamperia pack over there that had to do with sewing. So I put one of the little symbols in there, cut some of the buttons out, little piece of trimmed lace. I did cover the back because I figured it would go in, and then I put all these little scraps that I had up here, little safety pin. So anyhow, I'm going to actually put that there where it's going to hang out of the book, so it's not going to bother it at all. I just have to figure out where to glue it. And I think it's gonna be a really deep cut like that. So let's try that. That's what you always have to do. You have to put it on there and kind of line it up and see exactly where it's going to be. All right, so let's put it back. I'll put it at a little bit of an angle, and I can't get over too far because I'll be in the spine part. I need to go up a little bit higher. Come on, move. There we go. Because that needs to hang out. I can't have that messing up my book. And I actually need to get underneath of there because I think I had added any glue there. And I'll show you while that's drying and making sure I didn't get it anywhere else. While that's drying, I'm going to show you some of what I planned for the cover. I've got this piece. It's got the beautiful dress form and La Mode, and I have this fabric. So I'm not sure, but I think both of those are going to be worked into this somehow. It's still in the process of fermenting. Alright, so we're going to put this here. There we go. And I always overlap just a little bit so it kind of ties them into each other. Now, the thing here about how it's going to be placed in the journal. This is my little hinge that I made. There's your grosgrain ribbon side. And there was the pink we did. And what I'm going to do is go back here and I'm going to glue it down right there. You can use two-sided tape if you want. Score tape, I think a lot of people call it. I am going to just use glue. And in just a second, I don't know if you watched my last video, but I have a freebie. It's not a template this time. It's an actual little... Now, I'm not one of these people that can do these digitals, but I can whip up something on a piece of paper. So I've got something I'm going to put on my Rhoda's Junk Facebook page to share with everybody. And it'll be something you can just print out and work in your journals with. All right, there we go. Now that's going to be a nice hinge to either I can put that into the spine and sew that in right with this, or I can flip it. I can put it on an actual page and have it as a flip. So that's how that is going to work. All right, let me cap my glue and show you this. Here is my digital. I guess you could call it that. See, it's on a piece of cardstock chipboard, and it's all... I was trying to type up a recipe book for Christmas, and it didn't work. But I had all these typed and handwritten recipes, and I ripped some edges, and I inked it, and I thought it was kind of a cool look. So that's what I'm going to put on there in the next week. or actually by the time this video airs, it'll be on there. It'll be on my Facebook page. So just go to the description box and check it out. And check back and see my progress on my sewing journal. I've got all kinds of ideas fermenting in my head. So everybody, thank you for coming to visit and spend a little time with me. And everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.